thank you so much for coming back to my channel again. So for today's makeup tutorial, I'm going to be showing you guys how to create this really pretty green olive smoky eye. So I really hope you guys like it. I also wanted to thank you guys so much for all of the support and lovely comments that you guys have been sending me. I really appreciate them. Hopefully I can keep delivering more higher quality videos now that I have a new camera, if you noticed. I also got new lighting, so it's gonna make it so much easier for me to record at nighttime if I need to, because that's usually when I have more downtime. So hopefully that makes it so much easier for me to deliver more videos to you guys. And I just really appreciate all of your kind words and your comments and your encouragement. Like, it makes me feel so happy inside that you guys are enjoying what I'm doing. So yeah, I'm also trying to kind of branch out to new makeup brands. I know I kind of am a creature of habit, so I tend to use the same things over and over again. So I wanted to kind of branch out and use a couple of different brands. So one of the brands that you're actually gonna see in this video is from Colored Rain. I used one of their liquid lipsticks today. This one is in the color Sugar. But anyway, moving on to this tutorial, I hope you guys really like the look, and let's get started.
Alright guys, so I already have my foundation done as well as my eyebrows, so I'm moving on to eyeshadow now. The first color I'm going to be using is called Red Brick. This is an eyeshadow from MAC, and I'm just going to be putting it onto the crease area with a fluffy brush. You definitely want to make sure that this color is really well blended. This is going to be our transition shade. The next color I'm going to be using is from Morphe. This is really pretty green shade, and it's called Dirty Martini. I'm just going to go ahead and add this into the crease as well with a more tapered brush. Next, I'm going to be taking that same brush that I used to apply Red Brick and blending out that last color. The next color I'm going to be using is also from Morphe. This is in the shade Wilderness. So I'm going to go ahead and apply this onto the outer corner of my eye with an even more tapered brush. I'm using one from Mary Kay, and I'm just making sure it's well blended with the same brush that I used to apply Dirty Martini. For added drama, I'm going to be taking this black color from my Nude palette from the Balm Cosmetics, and I'm just going to be taking a detailing brush and applying this to the outer corner of my eye. Using that taper brush that I used to apply Wilderness, I'm going to go ahead and blend out the black shade, as well as kind of pull it out into the outer corner a little bit further, kind of creating more of like a cat eye. Next, I'm going to be using Bronzed Ivy from Morphe, and I'm just going to be applying this onto the lid. For a clean cat eye, I'm going to be using this liquid liner from NYC. I love using this stuff because it's really cheap. I think it's only about $3 from Walmart. It really gives me like a nice black line, and it doesn't flake or anything or smudge anywhere, which is really good. To clean up my eyeshadow and sharpen my eyeliner, I'm going to be using this concealer from LA Girl. This is in the color Warm Honey. The next color I'm going to be using is also from LA Girl. This is in Creamy Beige, and I'm just going to be using this to highlight the under eye area, the bridge of the nose, the top of the forehead, and the tip of my chin. And with a Real Technique sponge, I'm just going to go ahead and blend all of my concealer out, making sure to use the extra product for the top of my head and the tip of my chin. To set my concealer, I'm using my Nye Banana Powder as usual. I really love this stuff. I like the fact that it's really yellow, so it doesn't give me that white cast when I take pictures. Then with an e.l.f. blush brush, I'm going to go ahead and sweep off any extra powder. To set the rest of my makeup, I'm using this Becca powder. This is their Perfect Skin Mineral Foundation, and I'm using the color Amber. Moving back to the eyes, I'm using that same black eyeshadow to line my lower lash line. Then I'm going to go ahead and smoke it out with red brick. This is just going to make the black eyeshadow look a little bit softer and not so harsh. To line my waterline, I'm using my MAC eye Kohl pencil, and this one is in the color Smolder. I love how creamy this eyeliner is, and it really sticks on and doesn't budge throughout the day. Next is mascara. I'm using this Studio Sculpt mascara from MAC. This has become my favorite so far. I love the fact that it has this really cool comb on it, so it really gets in between the lashes and coats them really well. Oh my goodness, guys, I've been getting so many questions about which lashes I'm using, and these are the ones that I've been using for my last couple of videos. The brand is called Broadway Eyes, and I use the Wispy style. I just stack two of the Wispies on top of each other before I actually place them onto my lashes. Then I take a little bit of liquid liner and place it right on top of the band, just so they fade into the liner a little bit better. To contour, I'm using this Cargo Wet to Dry foundation. This is in the color 100. And I'm just using a Real Techniques contouring brush to buff this into my skin. With a smaller fluffy brush, I'm also going to be using this powder to contour my nose. To highlight, I'm using a mixture of two powders. The first one is from the Balm Cosmetics. This is the Betty Luminizer, and the other one I'm using is from Becca. It's in the color Moonstone. And I'm just using a e.l.f. blush brush and applying these two colors onto my cheekbones, the bridge of my nose, my forehead, and also my chin. I absolutely loved how these two colors look together. It's almost that perfect gold shade. Next is blush. I'm going to be using Cinnamon from NYX. It's this really pretty orange shade. I haven't used this color. This is actually the first time I've tried it, and I really like it, so I'll probably be using it again. Excuse my ridiculously short lip pencil, but I'm using this one from MAC. It's in the color Cork. So I've been trying some new makeup, and one of the brands that I really like right now is Colored Rain. This is a liquid lipstick that I'm using from them in the color Sugar. At first I didn't really like the shade too much. I felt like it was going to be a little too light, but once it dried, it really meshed well with the lip pencil, so I actually really like it a lot. And last but not least, I'm going to be taking my Fix Plus sprays from MAC. I love this stuff. It's definitely one of my favorites when I want to refresh my makeup after I'm done. And that's pretty much the finished look, guys.
Thank you so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe, and keep leaving all of your suggestions down below. I love reading them, and thank you again so much for all of your support, and hopefully I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.